Okay, so I am on my own. My guy didn't show up. It's okay. Someone must have come up. I'm not going to start live streaming this yet. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how far I'm going to go in here by myself. There's one other car in the parking lot. I've got this GoPro on my chest. It's a beautiful day. My original plan was to walk down to the reservoir. And I have a map here. I took a screenshot of it just in case I don't get signal in here. I am actually getting signal, but I'm going to wait until I figure out what I'm going to do. So this is the place that I tried to take a bike into. It was a disaster. See all these rocks and roots and stuff. So let me see if I can find the photograph of the trail. Yeah, can you see it? No, you can't really see it. Anyway, it gives me a good idea of where I'm going. If I get the creeps here, I'm going to leave. If I don't, I'll start live recording. I still have signal, it seems, so that's a good thing. Plus I only have like 65% on my phone, so I am armed just in case there are any ferocious creatures stalking me. I gotta go into my bag, get the combination, open the lock, get the 9mm out, put the magazines in. So I hope it doesn't happen too fast. You know, before all this whole Bigfoot thing, I used to go on these kind of walks all the time. You know, all the time. Never thought about it. Now it's like I get wigged out real easy. So I wouldn't mind making it down to the lake. I didn't actually bring any bug spray today. Let me see, are you guys getting... Yeah. I want to make sure you guys are getting a good view of what's in front of me. So here we come to a bit of a split in the road, and I don't know whether I should go down left no, I shouldn't take that left. I should take the next left. It doesn't seem like it's that far. Granite Street Trailhead. So, I mean, it's a beautiful afternoon. What could go wrong? I'm not going to spend any time looking for footprints because the ground is kind of packed like it was in Oklahoma, and there's not even any little pools of water, like puddles like Oklahoma had. Still got signal. Friggin' chipmunk moves and I get the creeps. Yes, so my left. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Tell me that was a Sasquatch or a woodpecker. Please tell me that was a woodpecker. I've never heard a woodpecker that loud, I'll tell you that. Get the hell out of my face. Do you guys hear that? I'm gonna go live here. So, I'm recording again. Things stopped because it got too warm. I'm actually just going to cut the volume out of this and use the scenery for some of my intros for my YouTube videos. And I'll slow it down obviously because it's kind of jerky and too fast. This is right on my solar plexus. I've done about, I don't know how many miles, just over 3 miles I think. Have a look. Yeah, just 3 miles. Feels like a lot more because it's all uphill. Thank God it's all downhill now. Yeah, there's no way you could bike in here. You would have to be in extremely good shape. point this down. People coming. How are you? Hi. Oh, it's wet here. I'm always looking in the wet areas to see if I can see footprints, you know. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just one footprint. I'm not asking for much, God. I don't really mean to take the Lord's name in vain. We got many Christians out there? Atheists? What way do you all lean? I've been reading up a lot. Well, I was raised Catholic. I left the faith for a long time, and I still have left the faith. If I do decide to look into Christianity a lot more, it won't be through the Catholic Church because of everything that's going on. I just can't, you know. I can't do it. Like, when all these old people die, the church owns so much property, houses and stuff, because a lot of old people die, you know, that don't have any relatives, and they were very religious, and they left all their properties to the church, thinking that it would get them maybe more clout to get into heaven or something. I don't know, and they're the first things to go when the Catholic Church is getting high-powered lawyers to fight against claims of child sexual abuse. They use these buildings as collateral. So it just seems like a very corrupt system, right? And I do believe that there is some kind of a Godhead, if you like to put it that way. I think that they all have a lot in common. I don't think that there's nothing. Let's put it that way. I don't think that you die and that's it. I think that our brains are only equipped to comprehend what's in front of us because it's survival, you know. We need to survive. I don't know what the purpose of us is, but I definitely do think that there was a creator. And, you know, we call him God because we're trying to, you know, understand it the simplest way possible. But it's probably just beyond our comprehension, you know. So, and as far as like Christian principles and stuff go, I think they derive from that, you know, from God, from that Godhead. Things like the Ten Commandments, for instance, is just like basic principles that we should live by, for the most part, you know. I think they're just universal laws, aren't they? It's just something that we have ingrained in us through common sense. And if we have any morality, we don't want to see anybody else in pain. I think that love is the most powerful force in the universe. The thing that brings everyone together. I mean, I have children. And, you know, I never really knew what love was until I had children. And, you know, like people talk about dying for your country and stuff. I'm not dying for my country. I'm not dying for a cause. I think that's all crazy. But dying for your children, I'd do that in a heartbeat. I mean, who wouldn't take a bullet for their children? Maybe some kind of a malignant narcissist, sociopath, those kind of types of people, and I don't know where they come from. But I think that there is a battle of good and evil going on in the world, and I think it's being fought in the spiritual realms, and we were influenced by it. And I think, in layman's terms, I somewhat believe in demonic possession. Not like The Exorcist or something, but that there's gateways in us, like weaknesses, that will be exploited by a dark force, like be it through drugs or alcohol, or just these weaknesses, this absence of morality, I think is a gateway to evil. And I think that it is exploited, like war. Take war, for example. When you see what people do to each other, normal people. I was reading about the Armenian massacre the other day, and like how Turkey denies it and stuff, but it was a whole 3-hour podcast on the Armenian massacre. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Hello. Which way's the car park? That way?
The car park that way. We're lost.
We're not 100% sure.
We are lost as well.
Oh, I think it's that way.
The parking lot, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the Granite Street, the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I think it's Granite Street. Yeah, I think it's down this way. I'm pretty sure it's the yellow marker. So yeah, so these like, I don't know how many 100,000 Armenians were marched across the Syrian desert. Like, I think it took 7 months, and it was mostly women and children because they'd killed all the men through a series of massacres. They disarmed them first, then they killed them, all because they thought that the Armenians were plotting against the Ottoman Empire, and that's a complicated story in itself, but that's how it happened. It was Turkey's paranoia, and they basically marched these people through like villages, and people just took some of them as slaves, and they would maybe just come out and just like kill them just for sport. Okay, so I'm live, and it just went as dark as night. Let me just set this up. What's going on? Why? Man, this place is full of mosquitoes. Can't go live. Okay. I just want to keep going. Oh, it's muddy here. well. Just do it. One thing I am going to do, seems like I can't go live, but I can at least be ready. I have to have this thing locked. So good, 12 minutes in. Now this is very thick. I have been up this way before. Squirrels. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I didn't think I'd be out yet. Let me see if I can look at my map. See if I can see which way the water is. And here's a break right here. Oh, look at that. 3 miles, 50. Okay, so sort of figure this out. I don't understand. It's not right. You gotta go up this way. What? Doesn't make any sense. It's got to be up this way. And I think it was one massacre where they got down into this valley, and there was like, I think it was thousands of Armenians, and they just slaughtered them in the valley, raped and slaughtered them. If you can imagine that, that's probably the closest thing to hell you would ever see. People getting their limbs hacked off, and like little girls getting gang raped and stuff. It's absolutely horrific to think that human beings are capable of that. But this wasn't like a systematic thing done by, like the way the Nazis did it. The population for the most part weren't really involved. I mean, that happened so quick. I'm not saying that the German population didn't know about it. I don't know to what extent. That's always a big discussion. But you think of 5 years. 5 years goes past so fast. By the time you figure out what's going on, it's over. I think that was, the case for a lot of Germans. But this was the general population. What they'd actually done is they'd let out prisoners, like rapists and murderers, and just give them the go-ahead to slaughter Armenians. And I think it was, after all was said and done, they killed like 1.2 million. And mostly with hatchets, machetes, axes, knives. It was just completely barbaric. And to think that was like 100 years ago, just over 100 years ago. I think it was the turn of the century, wasn't it? No, it was before the First World War or after the First World War, somewhere around there. 1915, that's when it was. 1915 to 1916. So sometimes I do think to myself, man, there's definitely demons on Earth. That's how to humanize it. But then you come to you boil it down to that there's an evil force and a good force, and there's a continuous battle of good and evil. Of course, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's just what I feel. Look at that. Ape. So, I'm back to the parking lot. I'm going to edit this all up later. And I just did a live stream on this. Someday I'm going to grow up here and just like come up here by myself and stealth camp. But I'd need a saw, like one of the machine guns. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Blue must be water, right? Yeah. Blue for water. Oh wow, look at this. Strange. Jesus. Sorry folks, I tried to get a live show going, but ain't happening. That cannot be 9 miles to the... That cannot be 9 miles. It's wild looking up here. I don't know. This is going to nowhere. I've already walked like 2 miles. I'm no closer to the. I'm no closer to the water. I'm going the wrong way, and I don't want to end up getting lost. Wish the hell I could go live. Let me see. It says I have loads of connection. No, I'm not live. I don't know. I think YouTube just requires really good reception to go live. I bet Facebook Live would be a lot easier. See if I can do a Facebook Live. Live video. Okay. This is running the wrong way. Sorry, kids. Sorry, kiddos. I'm trying to post this on Facebook. It wouldn't work on Facebook. I don't understand why. So maybe we'll get some video this way. Now the blue trail's pointing down this way. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I just went for hiking. Kind of got lost. Plus I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and black flies. I don't know. And I was walking to this reservoir and I couldn't find it. Well, I could find it, but it showed on the map that it was 9 miles away. So I'm like, I'm not walking the whole way there through the woods, you know. So and there's nobody here. This is a huge area and there's nobody in the parking lot. Not one person. I'm trying to make a video for my YouTube. I tried to go live on YouTube, but it wouldn't let me. You must have to have more signal for YouTube. So it's kind of a weird place though. Hear that? Sounds like a jet. I'm in the Granite Street Trail, Leominster State Forest, Leominster, Mass. In case I disappear. I got a gun with me, don't worry. Fully loaded. Damn flies are driving me nuts. You know, it's kind of creepy. See down that way. I mean, you know, the worst thing you can come across here is some kind of a cat, a mountain lion or something. Not that they've been really spotted in these areas, but they do exist. Or a bear. Have I lost signal? I heard a woodpecker earlier. It sounded like somebody hitting a tree with a baseball bat. Thing must have had a neck like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Do I keep breaking up? These woods are thick. Yeah, you hear the woodpecker? Don't know if you can hear that, but it was loud earlier. Now, where to go? think I just go out that way. I got my GoPro on me, so this is all being recorded, but I wanted to do a live YouTube show. So, but I didn't have enough reception. I don't know. I'm getting eaten alive here by mosquitoes. I didn't bring any spray. There's a big valley down there. And at the bottom of the valley is nothing, but it's so thick you would get eaten alive with ticks and mosquitoes. So I'm not even going to try to get down there. I mean, you could stealth camp in this area pretty easy, but then you couldn't make a fire. So God knows what kind of animals would come up to your camp at night. You know, you need a fire. Yeah, I've got mosquito bites already. I mean, when we were down in Oklahoma, you know, the bigger the fire, the better. It kept anything away, you know. But just a stealth camp in the darkness, because you can't just pitch a tent here. You gotta, you know, it's a state park, and they sometimes have designated areas for camping. So, anyway, I'm going to turn this off and see if I can get YouTube on. All right, so I went deeper in. Hold on a second. That's annoying. That is annoying. So I went deeper into the woods and I just lost signal. I did get a lot of it on. If I turn this around, I'm trying to grab this with my, if I turn this around, it just locks. See that? That's annoying as hell. So if, hi Amy. So I went into the, I went really in deep. My guy didn't show up. So I went in deep and I went in deep and then I lost signal. So I just had to come back out again. Yeah, I've been trying to go live for the last half an hour. And it's a pity because the deeper I got, the less signal I had. I'm actually surprised I even have signal here. A few weird things. But what happened? What the hell? Okay, there we go. I got a phone call and the screen went black. So, yeah, a few weird things happened, but nothing worth talking about. Yeah, I stalled. Somebody was trying to call me. Some stupid credit card or one of those telemarketers. So, that's what happened. This is where I am. Let me just turn this around. Every time I stop, I get eaten alive by mosquitoes. So I gotta keep on the move. So annoying. Yeah, I didn't have any spray at home, and I didn't really think they'd be out yet. But they're out in full force today. I'm recording everything with my GoPro, so I got all that footage from the other way. As soon as I got really deep in it, it just went dark. Everything went dark and like really grim. And plus, it said that I was planning on going to the reservoir, but it said it was 10 miles away. And I'm like, or 7 miles, something like that. And that doesn't make sense. Didn't look like that on the map, so I just turned back. I'm like, well, I can't get any of this live and nothing's going on, so I'll just come back out again. I mean, all I want is a rock thrown at me or something, you know? But then it's a popular hiking spot, although there's like one car in the lot. So, yeah, there's little small stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like little sticks wedged in between trees, but you know, it's a forest. That's kind of going to happen. Yeah, there's not much going on. And, God. There's only me here, so I'm not going on a 3-mile hike. This is off the beaten path. I know. Something in my shoe. God damn it. Yeah, it's like 75 today. It's not so. Look, there we go again. Got stalled again. Another telemarketer. You'd think I'd give up. Yeah, I mean, right on this trail somewhere, someone found a footprint. Like I was talking about last night, but I don't know where, because the people had actually gotten lost. I don't know if I even want to keep this video up, because I'm recording everything on my GoPro anyway. So I've got about an hour of footage on this. So I might just... Oh, another couple of cars here. That gives me a bit of courage, false courage. Got bites all over me. I want to look at this trail. What have we got? 6? Yeah, you're not missing much. Let me see what this map shows me. So this is the whole area. That's where I wanted to go. This Granite Street, that's where I am right there. Actually, yeah, Granite Street. So to get down to the water, you see what I mean? I went up this way, down that way, and then came to this fork, and it said this was 10 miles. But it's not. It's only showing, yeah, on the scale thing, it's only showing a mile or something. So I don't know. Yeah, I came in right here, drove up here, took, this is a car park right here where I'm standing. I went in this way, I think. And I took a right. It should be color coded. I don't know why it's not color coded. I mean, you can see it if you get lost here. Look at all these trails. I mean, you get pretty badly lost if you took the wrong turn. So I don't know. I haven't figured this place out yet. It's so big. There's no I haven't seen any let me see. I walked up this way a little while back and found a like a wigwam. I think it was down this way. Might as well walk you guys down there now that you're here. Give you something to look at. I don't really feel like going yet anyway. It's a lovely day. But right off the trail, it was like a perfect wigwam. It's probably kids. But I don't know, you don't see a lot of kids around here. That's the thing. It's you know, I think it's only like the odd dog walker or the odd fisherman. I don't really, it's not a very active area because the road actually coming up here, if you didn't have an SUV, you're not getting up it. Here, dogs. So if I turn this around, I lose. Yeah, it gets locked. So I have to go in portrait. The last time I came here, it was winter, so I could see everything. Oh, what does this say? Private, keep out. This wasn't the way I came. So, I don't know where the hell I am. Suppose I could do this. Actually hold. Damn it. Yeah. That might keep it steadier. Yeah, it would keep it steadier. I might try to walk up here to the right. See what's happening. I'll let you guys see in front of me. Oh, there's another car. So there's 4 cars here. Don't want to be people to think I'm filming them. I'm going to try to walk up this trail. Maybe this is where I spotted the wigwam. Let's take a walk up. Jesus Christ. I love checking on my phone, seeing how many miles I've walked. Let me turn this around again. Hope it's not too bouncy for you. I have the little gimbal here. I'll try to hold it as steady as possible. Now there's people about. I feel a bit bolder. Yeah, I plan on going down to Oklahoma this summer again. I'm also planning a camping trip, probably in about a month, out to Western Mass. Wow. Something hit by lightning or something. See that? Holy crap. Some of these big trees. You know, I've actually got an app on my phone. I can go up to say a tree like that and take a photograph of it, and it'll tell me what exactly what the exact tree is. And I was talking to Dave down in Oklahoma about, you know, you always hear these Bigfoot reports where people are like, yeah, it was standing right behind the big old oak tree there, and it was like peeking. I'm like, how do you know that's an oak tree? I mean, I look around this place, and most trees look the same. I can tell the difference between a birch, a pine, and then everything else. That's the only ones that stand out to me. So I went into the woods lately, a place like this, and almost every tree was different. I couldn't believe it. There was like Norwegian maple. There was northern red oak. There was a certain 2 different types of sycamore trees. Although something gum tree. But it was like, I spotted about 15 different trees. Do you see that big axe? That's cool, isn't it? I've been here before. That structure's been here a long time. It's been totally undisturbed. So I've been up this area before. It's kind of nice. Am I still live? Do we still have signal? 10 people. So this is, for anybody that just joined, I'm in Leominster State Forest, Granite Street Trail. No, nothing weird or unusual's happened. There's a couple of places where you might find footprints. I actually came here on my bike. Would you see this crap? I went bike riding on this. It was quite tough. It was quicker to walk. So, I couldn't imagine just walking around here at night. Yeah, my internet's probably going to die in a second because I'm getting further away from the trail. And this is the way I went the last time. I went down here to a little bridge and I got the creeps. Show you where it is. Thought I heard something in the woods. I might get the creeps today though, so I'm just going to go down. I mean, if someone was with me, I would be here all day. but I'm not getting too far and then get lost or something, because this place is pretty vast, and I just don't like going too far on my own when I don't know where I'm going. That's why I don't mind the Wachusett Reservoir. It has I know every square inch of it. So, ow, arm's getting sore. I'm trying to hold it steady for you guys. I'm packing, don't worry. I've got my... Is that a snake? Or is that little Snickers bar? I call chipmunk Snickers bars, because they're everywhere, and I think the hawks just like pick them up like a Snickers bar. How many have I got on here? 10? Yeah, down this way is where I got really freaked out the last time. But it's such a beautiful day. There's birds singing. That's another Snickers bar. Look at this. Check this out. See that? Someone just made a fire in the middle of the trail. Bear spray. No, I don't have bear spray. I just have my Smith & Wesson. This is so thick down here. It's crazy. I wonder what the situation is. Like, I mean, if you do get attacked by a bear, I know that you can get in real trouble out west for killing a grizzly bear. There's people down here. Okay, there's people down here, so I'm going to take it. They must be at the river. So, kids do come down here. Sasquatch spray, right? So. How's the water?
It's cold.
Oh, it's a lovely day for it.
It is.
Do you know what's up this way? Does it just keep going?
Yeah, so right there it's gonna split, but the trail actually goes left, and it just goes up this hill, to an overlook where you can see like,
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, it just goes up to an overlook. You can see like homes and the shopping area.
Do you know how to get to the reservoir? No time. I tried.
I feel like that's quite a bit that way.
Yeah, I think it is.
But I haven't hiked from here, so.
Yeah, I tried to find it, but I just kept going on the wrong trail.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So, such a nice guy. So there's an overlook up here. I think this is where I saw the. This is where I saw the wigwam. Yeah, that guy's got his daughter, and she's just running her feet through the little pond. There's a little river, and there's a bit of a pond. So cute. Well, at least I'm getting my cardio in. I've got to lose like 20 pounds. It's my goal this year. Before I hit the beach, I better hurry up. None of my jeans fit me anymore. Every single pair. I've got 5 pair of jeans, and I've been like 34 my whole life. And all of a sudden, when I put them on, I look like a 16-year-old. You know why they've got they wear all the tight pants. And I go out to try to buy more, but all the jeans are tight now. It really drives me nuts. I like the nice loose fitting ones, you know? Not these damn, drain pipes. We used to wear those in the 80s, you know, and you have a big pair of baseball boots with the drain pipes, you know, going behind the tongue. And the pants were so tight, they were like yoga pants almost. That's what the metalheads used to wear in the 80s. So, I keep getting texts, but let me see. Oh. Looks like my package came. So, yeah, let me just, if you guys want to look at me or the terrain, let's look at the terrain for a while. So, I'm getting eaten alive. Many flies and I'm trying to hold the camera as steady as possible. I got a gimbal. I think I can actually turn it around. Yep, I can. And hold it upright. Because for some reason it won't go into landscape. So there we go. Yeah, this place is pretty thick. I think I've walked about 3 miles. And I'm still recording on my GoPro. Now, there's supposed to be an overlook here. Oh, there's some people coming. I don't like sticking. Steve, I'm in Leominster State Forest. Some people coming here. And people out with their kids today, so this place can't be too dangerous. Hello.
Hi.
So, I'm getting thirsty. I'm gonna get up this overlook. I'm gonna get up this overlook and have a drink. I can find the damn thing. Yeah, I know where it is. You can see a break in the tree line over there. Hope I'm not boring everybody. You're not going to see Sasquatch today, but I like a bit of company on my hikes. Yeah, the overlook's up here. The wigwam's around here somewhere. As far as I can remember, like I said, it was winter when I came. So not saying crazy structures, no footprints, no evidence whatsoever. I mean, maybe if I went into the tree line a bit and rooted around, but there's ticks everywhere and mosquitoes. And actually, I gotta get something to drink right now. Got a low battery, notice. You know, many years ago, I would have come to a place like this and probably brought a few cans of beer up with me and got to the top of the mountain and not been able to get down again. I remember one time we went on a hike when we were like 17 years old and we had taken magic mushrooms, and by the time we got up halfway up the mountain, I mean, we didn't have flashlights or anything, we had lighters. That's how we were trying to see, you know, how the way that we were going. It was in the Moor Mountains in Northern Ireland, and we were going up this mountain. There was about 10 of us, and the mushrooms started to hit us as we got halfway up the mountain. and we all had like bottles of liquor and stuff, and one of my friends had a big bottle of wine, and he was holding it like this, and he fell, and he hit the I'm still on here, right? He smashed the wine glass against a rock, but his hand ended up, you know, getting busted up by the wine glass. And I was on mushrooms, like I said. Let me see it, let me see it. And he showed me his hand, and it split, like right in his finger here. It split it right open. It was just a gaping wound, and it was just pumping blood out. You could just see it, you know, blood was everywhere, and you could see the blood pumping out of the hole. And I'm kind of like squeamish with blood and stuff, and I just like hit the deck. I just, you know, slid down a tree or something, I can't remember, and it just went pure white, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna faint. It was horrible. The mushrooms made it worse, obviously, because that heightens all of your senses. Sucks because this water's warm. So I'll take us up to the overlook, and then I'm going to end the stream because I don't know how long I've been running for. I know this GoPro has been running for bloody hell on shrooms. Yeah, it was horrible, horrible. Yeah, and another time did the same thing, because mushrooms used to grow like in September and October in Northern Ireland on like golf courses and stuff. Anywhere where there was like fertilized land, we used to pick them, and it wasn't illegal. The cops couldn't really do anything. And another time we were watching Pet Sematary, and I think it was the part with the guy. What a stupid movie to watch when you're on mushrooms, but it was the part where the guy gets taken into the hospital. I think he's been hit by a truck. Yeah, and he comes in, his head's all busted up, and he was like, a man's heart is stonier or something, I think the line was. And I remember I took a whitey at that too. And it was quite brutal, the injuries that he had. Hi Daniela. I've been out of the loop a little bit, Daniela. The past couple of weeks I've just been, do you know the way you just get out of the mood sometimes and you can't be bothered posting anything? That's why I don't schedule anything, because I don't like being held to it. So I'm going to turn this around, and I think we're approaching the overlook. Hold on. Sorry, it's in portrait. No, this isn't the overlook. I mean, it would be the overlook in the winter. I was up here like 6 months ago. I mean, there was snow on the ground, you know. And there's people coming. I did find like an overlook, but this, I'll tell you what, this walk's good for the heart. And I bought these Merrells thinking that they were hiking boots. They're like freaking glorified slippers. You know, you go over in your ankle very quickly. See, it just keeps going up and up. Yeah. You know, I keep seeing these little structures off the side of the path, but, you know, I just can't. I can't say yes or no, so I'm just going to keep going, you know. I mean, these woods look like a hurricane has come through them. You're going to get all sorts of strange tree structures. This is a damn mountain I'm on. I swear to God, it just keeps going. Yeah. It just keeps going and going. I'm looking for this overlook. That was about a mile ago that the guy told me there was an overlook up here. I'm going to try to stop smoking thingies. vapes. I think I'm going to try to start today. I ran out this morning and I think I'm gonna quit. Oh, here we go. We got the pyramid, or the wigwam. I'm going the right way. Check this out. Now, could be kids. Check it out. Now, what do you think of that, kids? Do you think this was just kids? Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's right off the trail. Why would anybody want to build, well, like a Squatch want to build something like this so close to the trail? That'd be pretty stupid. Yeah. How was it done? Well, I'll take a walk around it. It's funny that they didn't use a tree for support. It's about, I'd say the highest branch is 10 or 8 feet tall. Be a nice little spot to camp in. Put some tarps around it, right? And sleep in there. So I'm going to go to the overlook. There's people over there. No, I don't want to be. There's kids and stuff. I don't want to be filming their kids. Let me get another drink of water. These gimbals are great. Steady it. I'm filming, so I'm still filming with my GoPro. I'm gonna let those guys move on before I